today I'm going to discuss what is covalent bonding. Basically, this topic is important for both CBSE and ICSE students who are studying in class 10th. This topic carry a good weightage in chemistry. So, let's start. Covalent bonding. Basically, these bonds are formed by mutual sharing of electron. Mutual sharing means that basically both the atoms are going to share their electrons. Like if you remember in ionic bonding, metal gives the electron and non-metal takes the electron, right? But in this case, the electrons would be shared, right? Okay, now next, basically these bonds are formed between two non-metals, right? Non-metallic. The atoms are non-metallic means that usually you will find this between two non-metals, and these are regarded as true molecules. Why? Because they have got no charges. Ionic compounds on the other hand, if you remember, have got charges, positive and negative. Positive was on metal because it was giving electron, and negative was on non-metal because it was taking electron, right? Okay, and the next thing is the pair which is being shared is denoted by single line, right? If two pair is shared, it would be double line. If three pair, it would be triple line. Now I'm going to give you one example, then only it will be more clear to you. Now just see, suppose you have fluorine, right? Now if you remember in fluorine, how they'll ask you draw this particular molecule, right? So of course remember, you will have two fluorines here because it is written 2, and of course these two are non-metal, so it would be covalent bond between the two. Now how? Just see, you're going to take, pehle to you're going to write its atomic number, which in this case is of course 9, and configuration would be 2 7. Remember, whenever you are going to draw the compound, only valence electrons are going to participate, right? Now just see, valence electron, this is 7. Okay, why a particular molecule forms a bond? Because it want to become stable, right? Now in this case, octet, if you know what is octet, that every element has the tendency to make this electron equal to 8, means the valence electron should be 8, then only it would be stable, right? So how many electrons will it be sharing? Now of course you know octet means 8, only one electron is less, so only one electron it would be sharing. How? Just see, draw only valence electron for both the fluorines, right? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. For the other fluorine also 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, right? Now this is going to share electron with the other fluorine. What does it mean? It means that 7 is already there in this fluorine, 8 would be from this fluorine, this one, right? Similarly 7 from this, 8 would be from this one. Now as I told you, it is sharing. Sharing means that this electron, this particular electron is considered to be electron of this fluorine also, and this electron which was of this fluorine is considered electron for this fluorine also. So of course you can see both of them have complete their octet, right? So they become stable. Now how to represent it? As I told you, one electron pair means two electron, right? One electron pair means single bond, so fluorine forms single bond, right? Now there was one more topic, that was what is covalency. Covalency basically means how many bond does a particular atom has formed with the other atom, right? Covalency means how many bonds, basically that bonds should be covalent bond has an atom formed with the other atom, right? Now let me give you one example. Now in this case you can see each fluorine has formed one bond with the other fluorine, so covalency in this case is 1, right? Now let me take one more example. Let me take, say, oxygen, right? So the first step to draw the structure is that you are supposed to write its atomic number, Oxygen atomic number is 8. Then you are supposed to write the configuration, which would be 2,6. As I told you, during covalent bond formation, only valence electrons are going to participate. So oxygen has got 6 valence electron. So in order to become stable, it needs to form 2 more bond, right? You can see there are 2 oxygens. So of course I am going to draw 2 oxygens with their valence electron. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? So in order to become stable, each oxygen is going to form 2 covalent bond, means they are going to share their 2 electrons with each other, right? Sharing means what? कि ये exactly electron इसका भी है और ये electron इसका भी है, right? So now oxygen has how many electrons after sharing? 6 was already there. 6, 7, 8 for this oxygen, right? And similarly for this oxygen, 6 was already there. 6, 7, 8. So both of them become stable. Now how we are going to represent it? Oxygen, oxygen. 2 electrons means 1 bond. 2 electron means 1 bond. So total it has formed 2 covalent bond, right? So covalency here would be 2. Why? Because I told you covalency means how many bond does an atom forms. Which bond? Covalent bond. So each oxygen has formed how many? 2 bonds. So covalency would be 2, right? And the last example let me take. Be say nitrogen, right? In case of nitrogen, write down its electronic configuration. Before that you should know its atomic number, which is 7. Configuration would be 2, 5. So how many bond each nitrogen has to form in order to become stable? It's 5. So of course in order to become 8, it has to form 3 bonds with the other nitrogen. So I'm going to first of all draw the configuration. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? 5 is already there. 5, 6, 7, 8. Now just see, 5 was already there. 5, 6, 7, 8. Similarly for this nitrogen also, it has become stable by forming 3 bonds. So nitrogen, nitrogen, 2 electron 1 bond, 2 electron 1 bond, 2 electron 1 bond. So N triple bond N. Covalency for nitrogen in case of N2 would be 3. Why? Because it has formed 3 covalent bond. Thank you for watching, and for more molecules I have made another video. You can see that.